You gonna go in your whatchamacallit, your items, and you gonna send it. Is that the right thing? I told him the right thing, right? Thank you, Lady Pink. Yeah, if you win something, throw it back. But if you play the last one that I told y'all about, that's the one you definitely gonna win on for real, for real. Nobody loses. Everybody wins. The one that's called
Thank you, thank
the
you.
treasure box. 3K one. Play the treasure box. Well, I know I'm right. If you win the dragon, what you selling the dragon? Oh, you petty. You petty. Yeah, send the 3K treasure box. You gonna win it back on phone. You gonna win it back twofold.
Let me take my dab.
Shut up, we the comments.
This has been a crazy night already.
It has been crazy.
Yes.
I think they want us to beef, but I'm telling them like I would never beef with my brother. I love you. Like I really
Listen,
would never beef with
I
you.
would suggest you don't do it, but hey, if you want to draw it, fuck it. It ain't gonna be
So you don't
easy.
care if I draw you?
I don't care, but I'm just trying to tell you, I can take a joke, but I can give a joke better than I can take it.
All right, bet. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
Hey,
it.
okay. All right, so,
Thank
okay.
y'all for.
Okay.
I mean, it's like we might as well get it, and it's boring. This motherfucker. I'm gonna draw you. You could draw me, and we just
Maybe
gonna do our ordeals. Like,
maybe your room is boring. We got too much action right
I mean,
here.
it's. I mean, it's boring because I just started my live. I had got banned earlier, and then I ended my live, and then I just started this one again. So I think I'm just gonna draw you. I'm not scared. I just want to know what he was gonna do. Like if he was gonna be mad or block me and not be my friend no more. Cause they told me to draw the prayer mat. They told me to draw the dog. They told me to draw him and the dog on the mat. They told me to draw him with his forehead. They told me to draw his forehead like this big and his face this little. Like they told me to draw him so fucked up. So it's like I just don't want to like hurt his feelings because I know I love Lisa.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Miss. Thank you. Whew.
We'll do it, Cabbage Patch Head. Oh wow. Wow. They're gonna probably say, draw her with an alien head. That's what they're gonna do. I already know. But yeah, how you been?
I'm fine. I'm about to get into this details of this Char-Lie situation.
What Charlie situation? Talking about how he Queen Vic went to the police on him and got a police report.
So I don't know anything about Charlie. So I literally don't know anything about his life, and I'm choosing to find out about what's going on.
I can give you a couple details. You got your little handy dandy notepad, boogie butt.
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead and get it. You can get it. I'll tell you what you need to know.
Okay, I would need to. You would have to start from the beginning. I don't know
So
anything.
it started. He was born. His mom and his dad was in the street. His mom was young. She was pregnant. Um, she had him. Her and the daddy got locked up. He went with the aunt. She get out. She tried to get him. The aunt say no, you can't have him. You can't have him. The aunt is homophobic and highly religious. The real mama don't fuck with the auntie. Um, she says that they did some trickery with her custody of Carlita, aka Charlie. Um, Fast forward, Charlie ends up on the app. He started off on the gay side, but the gays hated him. They bully him over to the Facebook side. He gets comfortable, on the app. Um, he gets into an altercation at a club one night when he was recording a fight with his roommate. Um, what is his name? With his roommate, Slutty. Slutty. They were roommates. And Slutty also gave us evidence of when Carlita was behind on his rent. They almost got an eviction notice. There was a notice on the door about the rent being behind. Um, Charlie damn near watched Liyah get beat up at the club that day. It was bad. They fell out. Moved on. Um, Carlita made a habit out of falling out with everybody that he's met from the
Say,
app,
what are you
primarily
calling
women.
him? What are you calling him?
Carlita. I call him
Carly.
Carlita because he has bitch-like tendencies.
Oh,
Carlita.
okay, okay, all right.
Carlita. So, eventually his mom finds the app. I guess she might have heard that he's on here. It might have been coincidental. We don't know how she got here. But his mom was on the app. He decides that instead of ignoring her, to start having people go to her live and troll her. He specifically told them to troll her. So, they have a tumultuous history, a back and forth or whatever. And the mom wants to try to make it right, but Carlita has been raised to hate her by his aunties. So, basically, he hates her, but they're trying to work it out. About a week and a half ago, his mom came to my live and she asked me if I recognized one of his troll accounts. And they started saying, oh yeah, that's one of his troll accounts. He was trolling her on his fake account. He's also trolled me on that same fake account. Thank you for the gifts, you guys. So, yeah. Carlita, like I said, Carlita made a habit out of harassing black mothers and single women on the app, and amassed a large following doing so. It started with, I think, Pumpkin. He said she stunk and embarrassed her, dragged her. Then Yetta, Barbie, me, Angelic. The list is very long of only primarily women. Like for instance, Visa. If you went at Charlie's neck right now and started dragging him on a regular basis, he might say one or two slick things about you, but he will move around. But a woman don't gotta do nothing to this nigga. And he will be on that ass like white on motherfucking rice. Also, I have police calls where he called the police to my house on several occasions, telling them that I had a pum pum to my baby's head. He called himself Ricky. I took these audio tapes as well as the footages and the text messages and the correlations between these numbers that he was texting my mother threats about my baby and me, and nudes as well to the courthouse. He got, two harassing communication charges and one harassing communication charge with nudity. Eventually, people kept wanting me to try to hurry up and get him locked up, hurry up. But I told them things were going to come out on their own. So eventually he ends up at an Airbnb. Uh, you know, back in the day, he was at an Airbnb under someone else's name. And while he was doing this, it ended up being recorded and put on YouTube. So he got into a fight with someone named Aylen J. He beat him up real bad and maced him at an Airbnb. And he ended up, getting Aylen J put out that day, as well as macing him really bad. Me and my mother, we took it upon ourselves,
Wait, you
to
said he
let,
maced who? Who did he
Airbnb know.
mace?
He maced Aylen J and beat him. Aylen J is so sweet, so small, so
Is this a
fragile
gay guy?
that it doesn't even make sense for someone.
It's a gay guy.
He's gay.
Okay.
Very gay.
And
He's very sweet.
this
Literally.
is not the underage person that he was involved with.
It was the underage person. Yeah, Aylen confirmed that they started messing around when he was back in high school.
Okay, so this is the underage young man that he was. Did he harass him and get like an Airbnb next to him or something?
Yep. That's the Airbnb story where he maced him and played that song, and Aylen walked down the hall and found out that Carlita was there, and Carlita snuck him and whooped him and maced him. So after this, time goes on. I go to court, do my door deals or whatever. So I have my warrants and things like that. He ends up at an Airbnb again. He likes to Airbnb hop and then lie and say, he gets into other people's name and sometimes his own, and then lies and say he has a new apartment. And then he takes this TV and this picture with him everywhere he goes. And he has 3 trash bags that he keeps all of his things. So I ended up letting Airbnb know that they had someone there that had beat someone and had gotten an Airbnb under someone else's name. That's against the policy. You know, I let them know that he had put hands on this boy, beat him in this Airbnb, and then that how dangerous he was, and all of these other things, and I gave them all of his warrant numbers and all of these things. And Airbnb had no choice but to pull the plug on him. And when Airbnb pulled the plug on him, it caused a chain reaction. Airbnb told the Airbnb owner that Carlita had to go. And they would not tell the Airbnb owner why, other than the fact that Carlita was in fact a danger to everyone in this situation. While Carlita was there in the home, he snuck in the window and he was threatening the wife. And he was telling them that he was not going to leave, that they were going to have to evict him out of the said Airbnb. They called the police. The police noticed the warrants and take him on to jail. He gets to jail. He stays in there for about a day and a half, 2 days. He gets out. And upon getting out, he says, and I quote, I did not learn my lesson. Then he gets into his Uber and proceeds to come home and do the same thing that he did before. Then he gets arrested again the next day.
Wait. So you really, okay, kudos to you. You really, listen, revenge is a dish best served cold. All right, so you said, so we made a complaint to the Airbnb based on his behavior. You said based on what
Yes.
we said that he was harassing women. Is that what we?
Based on him being in Airbnbs under other people's names and beating people in the Airbnbs. Based on his warrants and his, history of, his behavior. I let
Oh,
them know what he did.
okay. Not okay. Who thought of that? Was that you or your mother's plan? It was you.
We're not going to go into that.
Okay. Continue. Okay. Um. All right. So then he got arrested 3 times back to back to back. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yo, when did he get arrested for the second time?
Where did we get this cocaine incident?
Because he does coke. He did coke with Queen Vic. Queen Vic does regular coke, but she says, yeah, the second time was licensed and no insurance. And what was for the last time? But yeah,
So he,
she had
it's just karma. Keep on smacking him. Okay.
yeah, back. So it's just a lot. It's a lot with him. So he's just been doing bad.
Okay. Trespassing on the Airbnb. Someone said that he was doing fentanyl, fake Percocets, or
Oh yeah, because these days, most of the harder drugs are laced with fentanyl. He does, and it's like not the drugs you get from your pharmacy, but the street drugs. Y'all get what I'm saying. So she says that he takes the coke, whatever pill or pills of choice he has, like perks, um, uh, fuck. What do people take for their anxiety? Those people with ADHD. Fuck, the thing that makes you focus a lot. Adderalls, and she also said Xanaxes too. So he snorts those type of things. She said he doesn't take baths, and he also doesn't brush his teeth, which we know that is true because, he has a lot of tartar in his teeth. So we have no choice but to believe that he don't wash his ass. Look at his teeth, Visa. Look, look. I don't have to make this up. So she said that she only heard him take a bird bath maybe one time. And that he was dirty. She showed pictures of the Airbnb. She showed pictures of all of his things in the airbag, but all of his things in trash bags. 3 trash bags, black ones. 3 dusty trash bags. Um, yeah, that he takes everywhere he goes to talk about people. And yeah, so he has support for a bunch of different things. Oh, I seen the photos. It's disgusting. Disgusting. And it's like someone that has all of this time to harass women on a daily basis should at least make time to brush their fucking teeth. Literally, that's all I'm saying. If you're gonna make the time to do that type of stuff to bother people the way that you bother specifically women, you could at least wash your fucking ass. That's all I'm saying. Because, like, you have all this time for all of this other evil, unnecessary ass shit that is probably going to get you put in a cell somewhere or cell or hell. And it's like, you really should be investing in your dental hygiene, trying to figure out how to get your health care together, your teeth together. Because I'm sure them motherfuckers bleed every time you brush. And that's probably why you don't want to. You're weird. Like, it's just getting slow. Because who does not brush their teeth? I'm supposed to be drawing Charlie going in a window. I think that Charlie thinks that everything is a game. Like, everything is not a game. Like what he did with that trap nigga on the phone. Like, that he has to understand Cobb, Atlanta, like, this area is like big, but it's also very small. You get what I'm saying? And I know that we like to play and, call and get tea and stuff like that, but what he did crossed the line. Like, on so many different levels when he did that. Visa not froze. He looking down at his phone.
Yeah.
And I
No, I'm
also
reading
didn't like how
text
he started
messages.
lying.
I'm reading. I'm not frozen. I'm reading. I did not fall asleep at all. I'm reading text messages that were between Charlie and Queen Vic. My bad. I'm getting updated while she's talking.
Hmm.
My bad. I'm trying to.
But
I'm
he
trying to
also made false claims about her daughter, saying that her daughter was molested by one of her plugs and stuff like that. Like, being very divisive and negative. I feel like, I'm past the point of talking about kids, but I feel like talking about kids is one thing, but I feel like making false accusations about a kid being molested or anything like that to me is sick, and there's not a read or there's no humor in there. I think that is fucking weird. To be honest, I don't understand why that was something that he found necessary. Yeah, that plug is. I feel like is gonna fuck him up if, and that's period. And that plug done already moved in some more shit. So, like, cause the plug had enough money to get out that situation, because we already know that Charlie is the police and you don't know what the fuck type of time he on. I don't know how to get man, but I just feel like he takes things too far. He definitely takes things too far. And I feel like a lot of times when y'all be like, oh, well, y'all can't tell when people are beefing and when y'all are doing this, you can't tell people how far to take things. But y'all have to understand, like, we're women having to beef with a whole grown ass man that's being hyped up by women. He's a man. A man is always gonna. They have the innate nature to be more aggressive and hunt to kill. Like, it's different when you beefing with another woman versus a man that won't leave you the fuck alone for no reason. Like, and it's like you don't gotta do shit. You don't even have to do nothing. He just randomly wake up one day with something that just tells him, "Let me just start fucking with you," and then he just doesn't stop until he gets tired. Like, that's fucking weird, and that's creepy. Like, and y'all trying to make certain shit be like okay, certain shit is not okay. And then, like I said, he takes shit too far. Like, when I beef with Royce, yeah, she might get on my nerves sometimes, but it don't creep me out. It's like, bitch, you annoying. You know what I mean? If I beef with Eb, bitch, you annoying. I've never been creeped out by Eb. I've never been creeped out by certain people, but he's the only one that he drives the point home, but he's fucking weird. Like, that shit he did with Angelic was way too much. It was way too much. Very weird. Like, honey, like, I just didn't know the nature of the beast at first. He's progressively gotten worse and worse and worse. Like, he's not even the same as he used to be when he first came on here. He is a nutcase. When he was texting my mama, literally, Beasley, he texted my mama and told her, I'm gonna come after your grandbaby. Like, who does shit like that? Yeah, his support not the same. He be having to like do trades and shit. I've noticed, but
That's crazy.
I just feel like he.
Okay, so I just got done reading all these text messages from this whole Queen Vic exposure from yesterday. Now I understand. So he's a terrible person. In the Quran it says that people that do what he does, it's worse than killing. When you start, um, drama between people and their family members and do stuff like that and call and do that, it's worse than killing. But I'm just looking at all of it, between the coke and the perks and the calls and the harassments and the nudes and the teas and the spills and the gossips and the beat downs and the Airbnbs and the perpetrating. He really is a piece of shit.
Yep.
No, Queen Vic is not. This is like it's just like yeah. I don't care, just like the things that he's doing or has done, or like to the level it's just diabolically gay. It's just being like, bro, you just on another level with your shit. Being like, you don't know how to just
Yes.
beef with somebody. You doing this extra level, next level. You hate your life. You trying to literally like what? That shit is sick. I don't understand how you just out here sending women's nudes and exposing women, but yet you supposed to fuck with women. I don't know. It seems really twisted. It's the plaque for me too. I don't know. He's just doing it. But
Yeah. But I will say, like, Charlie taught me a lot of lessons about, like, you know, people from the internet, how crazy and how psychotic they could be, Because he takes shit to a whole nother level.
a whole nother like what? So yeah, I think that he deserves everything that's coming for him. So you know what? That's terrible. But you have a good night. You look lovely. I'll call you back once I talk to Finesse or something. Vanessa, switch our energy up. Whew. I was
Yeah,
thinking,
go ahead and have some fun. We had to get our little messy out.
yeah, I was thinking that it was going to be a little, funnier, but I didn't really realize it was
It
going to.
was, but then once you told me what the topic was, I wanted to give you all the information.
No,
Because I remember we had talked earlier and you,
no, I'm
you wanted to
glad.
know what
I'm
was going
glad. No,
on.
we
So,
needed that one. We needed that one. Yeah, when we come back, we could do the drawing. We come back, we'll do the drawing.
all right.
It'll be fun.
All right, babe. I really like Visa. Like, I really do. I think he has a very nice disposition about himself. Like, yeah, he can get messy, he can read and shit like that, but I feel like he has a nice personality. You know? When you just feel that energy, like, that was a nice talk. Nice chat. Why is making your stomach hurt? Y'all be going to his live to watch his motherfucking teeth. Y'all be sitting in his live to get the tea. With his teeth looking all cheesy and shit. Alright, y'all. I'm finna get off here. I'm gonna get back on here in the morning. I'm probably gonna let the panel hop onto the top of round for folks. I just put hair foam in it. Alright, bye y'all.